Okay, here we are. Welcome to world's largest, smallest, longest lasting active YouTube channel. My name is SirTeoHero and it's now time for a new classic game. This time the game is Vette and this is a game from year 1989. Game was developed by Sphere and published by Spectrum Holobyte. It was released for MS-DOS, Apple, Macintosh and NEC. This is the first open world driving game and you have 4 cars from to choose. You have the stock build Corvette and you can get the statistics when you press space, and the game is really simple, so that's why this classic game won't be very long. 10 ZR1, a lot faster and more gears in this one. Then there is the twin turbo, and you can see all kind of statistics for each car. This is a simulator, but yeah, you need to understand this is an old simulator. And yeah, now this is the sledgehammer. This is the fastest car. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pick that one. Then there is trainee, rookie and pro difficult levels, and I'm gonna be trainee because I suck at this game. And then you can choose something. I haven't yet figured out what is this. Maybe your opponents or something to do with your own car. I think this is more to do with your own car. Yeah, I don't really get it. Then you can change the route which you are gonna play. There's 4 different routes or courses. And yeah, I'm gonna pick this second one. You start from a bridge, so it should be quite easy. And then you have really limited options. You can turn either left or right, you can accelerate or brake, and you have CC and auto. That's pretty much it, nothing else. And no map, and I think this is a dead end, so yeah, I need to turn around. And yeah, and it's really hard to actually control. You could use mouse for controlling the car, but I'm sticking with keyboard, only keyboard at this time. This awesome background music is provided by machimasounds.com and the song is named They Found Us. Because the game has no audio whatsoever, no sounds or audio. I could do sounds from my mouth, but I don't think anyone wants to hear that. The game was notable for its time detailed unshaded polygon rendering of San Francisco streets. It was released on 3 floppy disks with black and white or color versions available, and yeah, of course this is the color version. It was also released with a large instruction manual that gave you detailed specs about cars and details about various areas in the city. So it's quite it quite requires that you have the manual. I have it in PDF, but it's really hard to actually hook the PDF while I'm driving, and there is no in-game map, so it's really hard. You can see all the street names and so forth, but if you haven't ever lived in San Francisco or know how to drive there, it's really confusing to know the streets. But you could basically take a tour in 89's San Francisco with this game. Basically you could learn how to drive with this game. There is also all the speed limits in miles per hour and all the signs and so forth. There is pedestrians and all. So you could basically say you could learn to drive with this game. Yeah, coins aren't that great. And what? Did I just enter a building? And no, it was here. That looked kind of weird. So yeah, I have absolutely no idea where I'm supposed to go. I know the goal was on the other side if I'm going left, and then that's what I'm trying to do. But I'm in the middle of the city and there's no compass or anything, so I can't even navigate myself out. And yeah, it's really hard. Okay, I don't know what was that. Yeah, it's really hard to actually wade the other. Huh, that's great. I crashed, or the game crashed. Okay, well, let's retry it. So yeah, let's pick the stock Corvette with Pro difficult level to see what's the difference there. So the car should be really slow now, and maybe it's a good thing for me. And now let the opponents be the fastest one, and new course, maybe this one. So yeah, now I have the slowest car and the other car setting is the fastest one, so let's see how my car is gonna handle. Yeah, definitely, yeah. The last part only affects up maybe your opponents or something, because yeah, this car is slow as hell. Oh, and the music is repeating 4 times. So, sorry, but hey, it's kind of cool music for this game. But let's try to actually figure out myself into the city and see if we can navigate to some famous landmark or something, because I have absolutely no idea where to go. Ooh, tunnel, that's great. Okay, I was actually wondering if that was a car, but yeah, it actually was a car. So yeah, I can use any excuse I want. I was going with the flow of traffic. I think that's quite nice. I'm just driving this Corvette. I think flow with the traffic. I still got the speeding ticket, but the only speeding ticket. It could have been a lot worse. Going with the flow means that I was just driving the same speed as the guy in front of me. So yeah, that's quite common excuse when you're overspeeding, that you just followed the other one and didn't acknowledge your own speed. But that's really not an excuse to overspeed. There is really no excuses to overspeed, and I couldn't use any other reasons. Well, I could have, but I don't know. I tried that one. I tried a different one if I get arrested again. What's that meaning? Did I broke my car? Yeah, I think I broke my car here. Yeah, that's great. Great. Can't do anything, I'm trying. Okay, yeah, that explains it. So yeah, I think this is it. Now you know what is Vette, the first open world driving game. Thank you for watching, goodbye. SirTeoHero.